guys, so as you can see I have my eyebrows on already. I'm just going to jump straight into the tutorial. So I'm going to moisturize my lips, and I'm going to use the Too Faced lip injection, and then I'm going to prime my eyelids for our eyeshadow. This is the Decay primer potion. This is going to help our eyeshadow be vibrant and stick all day. I'm going to use the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia, and I'm going to take raw sienna and put this in my crease with a fluffy brush. It doesn't matter what blending brush this is, but you just want to fluff this all around, and it doesn't have to be super duper neat. Just fluff it all around. So now I'm taking burnt orange, and I'm also putting this in my crease, and I'm just fluffing that around. And then I'm going to take this orange shade, I believe it's pronounced Gerard, and I'm going to put this in my crease also. And I'm also just going to put this in the outer corner on my eyelids, because Kim Kardashian had like it was kind of natural, but for me, because I have darker skin, this is what I'm going to use. Now I'm going to take this champagne shadow, and this is called Primavera, and I'm just going to fluff this on my eyelid with a blending brush. I'm not even using a eyeshadow brush. I'm just fluffing this all over the place. And then I'm going to take that burnt orange shadow again and fluff everything out. And I kind of put the burnt orange on top of the Primavera shadow. And at the end of this tutorial, you're going to see that you really can't see the Primavera shadow. So now I'm going to moisturize my face with the Loccataine Ultra Rich Shea Moisturizer. I love this. This is great for dry skin. Go watch my skincare tutorial if you want to see the products that I use. And now I'm using primer, and I'm going to use Mercier Luminous Flawless Foundation. I believe that's what it's called, and this is in the color Pecan. All the products will be in the description box below if I'm saying it wrong. And I'm going to use this brush. This looks like the Artiste brush. I found these brushes on Amazon at a really cheap cost. I'll talk about them in my next tutorial. But this is like my second time using it ever. And I'm not too crazy about it. Like, I just love my beauty blender so much. And you're going to see that in the next clip. I tried to use the other brush for the concealer, and I just wasn't having it. Like, I just wasn't too crazy. I love my beauty blender. So now I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and this is in the color Warm Honey. I have such a tan, you guys. You see my tan? My nose is peeling. Like, that's how tan I am. As you can see, I'm using this brush to blend out the concealer, but I just wasn't liking it too much. It just wasn't blending well for me. If anything, I like these brushes for a foundation, and that's it. So I decided to go back to my wet, damp, clean beauty blender, like I always say. Make sure your beauty blender is clean. But yes, I have a ridiculous tan. So now I'm going to set my makeup with the Mercier translucent setting powder, and this is in the color translucent, and I'm going to bake in all the areas that I put the concealer. And then I'm going to go back with this Cream Contour Kit by Anastasia, and I'm using one of those brushes again, and I just didn't like it either. I don't know, I haven't used cream contour in a while, so maybe that's it. But as you can see, I'm blending it out with the beauty blender because it just wasn't working for me. And then I had to go back in with foundation because it got a little too blotchy, like it looked like mud. So I had to go back in and blend it out with the foundation brush and the beauty blender. And I'm basically just setting my face with the same powder that I'm using to bake. I love this powder so much. And then I'm gonna wipe away all my baking powder. And at this point, I started looking at myself because I'm like, oh my god, like my makeup is like so close to not matching. Look, I'm looking at myself. It was so close to not matching. I really got a tan. This is the darkest I've ever been. You guys probably can't tell on camera. So now we're going to work on the eyes again. I'm going to use the Urban Decay 24/7 eyeliner pencil. I love this eyeliner pencil so much. It's kind of like cream eyeliner in a pencil. I'm going to line the bottom of my waterline, and then I'm going to bring it down onto my lower lash line. And this is how you're going to get that smoky effect. But you're also going to have to blend it out with I'm using a mini shader brush. So this is like for this eyeshadow technique. So I'm gonna blend that out with a mini shader brush. You can use a pencil brush or any brush that you like, but make sure that it gets in there. And I'm just reapplying it, and I'm doing the other eye, and I'm also gonna set that eyeliner with black eyeshadow. And at this point I'm taking that and I'm dragging it to make a wing. And you don't want your wing to be really precise, you want it to be really smoky, just like this. So you want to just drag it from the bottom to the top. I'm sorry if that doesn't help at all, but I'm taking that eyeliner and I'm gonna put that on my top lash line, just on the outer corner, just to connect the wing. And I'm gonna shade it out just a little bit using that shader brush, and then I'm gonna set it with a tiny bit of black eyeshadow. I didn't show you guys the black eyeshadow I was using, but it was basically just a regular black eyeshadow. But I'm just, setting it with black eyeshadow and making it really, really, really smoky. So now I'm going to use any black mascara. It really doesn't matter because I'm going to be applying lashes. And then I'm going to go onto my contour. I'm using the Studio Pro palette. I use this in almost every tutorial. It's perfect. It has almost every color. And I just love it so much. Yes, ABH Studio. And I'm also going to put mascara on my bottom lashes. If you guys want to see an eyelash tutorial, make sure to check my description box. So now I'm going to use a Champagne Pop palette by Jaclyn Hill, Champagne Glow I mean, and I'm going to use those two blushes and mix them and just apply a tiny bit. They're very pigmented, so if you use this, be careful. And then I'm going to go into the Artist Couture highlighters, and I'm using the color Sugar Daddy. This is my highlighter for summer because of course I got darker, so my color changes and everything else is a little bit too light for me. And now I'm going to go into lips. I'm using the NYX Cosmetics lip liner, and this is in the color brown. And I need to do a video on how I line my lips because I have really small top lips, so I overline it. And now I'm using Gerard Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the color Skinny Dip. It smells so freaking good. That's why you guys see me smell it. Love, love, love this lipstick so much. And now I'm using the new ColourPop lip glosses. They just came out with some lip glosses, and this is in the color Tight Fit. I love it so much. It stays shiny all freaking day. Like, best lip glosses ever. And they're cheap. Like, how could you not? And basically that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. It was pretty easy and it went by really fast. And I thank you guys for all your support, and I love you. Mwah.